I'm to title my NYSC journey, I would title it Decision for Experience. You know, my workplace, one of the openings I had was like, would you like to serve here so that I would just work it out for you? I was like, no, I want to experience something new. I want a change of routine. I want a shift of schedule. So that was one thing I told them. And my name is Precious, and this moment feels so refreshing, and I feel like just, giving an account of so many things that has happened this past 1 year. So it is a time I will always live to remember. One thing I had in mind before proceeding for NYSC was that, yes, I'm going to make good use of this time. I actually registered and followed all of the process with an open mind. I knew that this moment will be one that, I can always date back to. And so I just felt like, oh my God, at this, time when we are just trying to pack our bags, just sit down, reflect, and recount all of the things that have happened, what made sense to me, what added to my life, who helped me through this journey. And the first thing I would like to share is the part of myself that grew throughout this period, both the challenges and all of those. Like I said before NYSC, I had passion for something that I did not have time to work on, grow, pay more attention to, both consciously and unconsciously. So before that registration, I was like, this moment, I want to develop this. I want to face it. I want to do something new. I want to make sure it grows. And trust me, during this period, I did not just, try. I met people that helped me throughout the process, and it is, yes, amazing. It was challenging though, plus other things I wanted to do. You get to that point, you want to do something and it's not really working out. One dynamic thing I discovered about myself was that when one aspect did not want to work out, I would go and look for another way out. Like I always had plan A, plan B, and even plan C. At least one must work out, and that was a good one for me. Okay, one difficult aspect of my service here, I would say staying alone, an aspect. I needed that space, yes, to do certain things. But then there were times where that or isolation, you're just alone. It was just tiring at some point. You're just managing because, at this point where you are a core member, you're being paid and all of that. I just wanted to take care of myself and not be a liability to anyone. So getting to manage all of that, then meet up with my schedules and, meet all of the marks I wanted to. It was not really easy. At times it was quite tiring. But I still discovered that I still picked up, continued, and yeah, got it here and there, here and there. This aspect is one that I will always recount. People I met during my NYSC year. So I'm a kind of person that whenever I come to a place, I want to leave good memories, have good memories, and leave good memories. So I actually met wonderful people. I'm telling you the truth. Most of them will be like, Precious, have you done this? Have you not done this? Why not do it this way? And those are the best set of persons you can ever have. Most of them, they are core members, yes, fellow core members, the ones we work together at the PPA, at my CDS, most especially. I just had those kind of leads there. People that will be like, you can do this one. You are doing very well. Wow, all of those things make you see a beautiful aspect of yourself. And yes, in this video, I'm going to mention some names. One person I would like to talk about is God's favor. Yes, at that point, we were in the same video. She'll be like, have you done this? Do you know about this? Why not do this? At some point, I'll be like, no, I've not done it though. I don't even know how to do it. And she'll say, bring it. She'll come to my DM, do this, do that. Then another set is Adeyinka and Triumphant. They were my co-colleagues in the office, that is my PPA. They made it worth a while in different dimensions. Like I spent so many times with them, had good memories with them, and they helped me warm up through the process. Another group was the set I met at NYSC. They were also, like core members, but then I had that place to learn, to grow, do other things like professional work, and you'll be like, oh wow, that's good. So the likes of Toye, Innocent, Nima, wow, they were wonderful, yeah, I can't say, and so many other people here and there and there. So the aspect of persons, that's counted for me. So beyond first impression, I learned to pause. I learned to give benefit of doubt, because even beyond the persons I've called, I know, let me put it this way, NYSC, you see persons with different capacities, abilities, and giftings. You will not even know. All the talents you carry are just hidden in the khaki. Everybody's just looking the same, but with different level of potentials. So beyond that first time, especially in camp when some persons will get to offend you and you'll be like, this person I will not talk to that. No, just calm down. So that is one thing I really learned, giving people a benefit of doubt, getting to know them beyond the surface level, because I know that we all have something to tap from ourselves. And since I had that growth mind, I knew I would not do it alone. I would definitely learn from some persons, and some persons will learn from me. So, all right. So during my service here, one aspect that felt so useful to me, and I'm really grateful for, if I did not do this, I would regret the whole of my service here. Because when I said I wanted to do some things during this time, it is specifically the area of my media exploration, growing my page, learning things, in that field, because it is passion for me beyond discipline. I did not learn all of those like in school, but then I had a passion for media, content, education, and so on. So this period, I was able to really grow that skill or skills. I acquired different skills that will help me enhance this part of my life, this phase of my life. So yes, I really paid attention to it. Then another aspect was the online skills I developed. Yes, I acquired some skills like ebook writing and brand story writing. That also counted for me. Even the entrepreneurship course I took, yes, it made me bolder to approach life and so on. And for the ebook writing course, I was able to like know from the top to the bottom what it entails to have an ebook published. So even the books I had or I was working on, I had the confidence to go on with it. Even the ones I did for my project during the ebook course. So I have 2 ebooks now ready to be published. My Amazon account is also fully ready. So you see, I'm just happy about all of those levels of growth and development. Okay, so yes, I know that I've learned so many things, and I know that in little ways I've also contributed, because this life is not all about taking, getting, but what are you giving? What is your contribution? So one thing I always have at the front of my mind is that anybody I meet, at least to a good extent, we are friends, we are colleagues, I just want to leave a good mark. It's not about doing the big things, I just want to make a name for myself. But then if I'm not there, what do you take dynamic pressures for? What will you remember me for? So I had that in mind, and I make sure that my relationships were worth it. I contribute as much as I can to your growth as a friend, as a colleague, and contribute to anything working. Once a project is on, and I know that I want to do this, I put in my best. I will not be the one that will stress you. So that was one thing for me. So I contributed to many other projects, maybe for my CDS, yes. Then people that are my friends, just make sure I just leave a tip of whatever in their heart so that they will always remember me for that. Okay, so many aspects of my, or let me put it this way, so many perspectives were either changed or improved for me, and it began from camp days. I had a different take on what it means for a person to win. When we say success, people think it's when you've gotten the car, you've gotten the house, you've gotten everything you just aspire to get. That's their definition of success. But then I learned that success is when, or an aspect of success is when you move from who you used to be to who you are right now. Then who you are right now to who you are meant to be, that progression. Success is not about, I won this one, I took first, she took second. But what is your own personal ability to move from who you used to be to who you are right now, making progress step by step. So it's not that gigantic view we used to have of success. Oh, I won, I defeated this. And I also had the perspective of putting myself into competition. So when I'm doing anything, I'm not competing with anybody or trying to do something better than another person. I'm only trying to do it better than I used to do it before. So that changed for me. Another aspect that changed for me is that you don't know who you will meet tomorrow. So make the mark you just have to make the moment you have right now. So there were some persons I met in camp. I did not know I would meet them again. Meanwhile, you see some persons in camp quarreling as if that's the only place they will see themselves. But eventually we moved out of camp, coming to PPA, seeing those same persons you saw in camp, you get, and it's just like this life is just a small place. So that also I learned. And I also learned that people matter. Yes. So the growth we all aspire for, it may just take one person to spark up that growth. That opportunity may just be through one person. And so that was also, my perspective. Very importantly, one reality I accepted was that growth is not easy. Growth is demanding. Growth is costly. It will take you so many things, yes. Like it will be difficult. It demands sacrifice. And it demands determination. If you want to do something, just go on with it. Be determined that you will get it done, and you see, it will just happen.
Moving to faith and character, where did I see God's hand most clearly during this journey?
During this journey, right? It's just been God, and it's not mere talk. It's just been God. Now let me recount from camp times. Like I said, where I'm coming from is quite far from Ilorin, and it's a place where I know nobody rather. I just came, and at that peak of where will they take me to? Where will I serve? Where will my PPA be? In the midst of that confusion and so many people suggesting to you, I was just like, God, please help me. And one scripture I used to pray with then was the part in the Bible that says, if you men being evil know how to give good gifts, how much more will your heavenly Father give you that which you desire? So I was just like, if my father were to be a governor, I'm very sure he would give me a good place. Like he would send me to a good place, to a good PPA, and everything would just be smooth for me. Then here the Bible is saying, if evil men can give good things, how much more will your heavenly Father? So I held that on. I said, God, send me to a good place. So I was just there until the later came, and trust me, it was a favorable PPA. Everything just ran up smoothly, and no challenge at all, not for once. So I'm really grateful to God. I see the hand of God like just guiding my matter, taking me from one stage to the other, because I know where I'm coming from. I know where I am today. I know what is bubbling in my heart. I know where I'm going to. So it's been God. And I thank Him for holding me still. I thank God for holding me still, because I know that this moment, it may be challenging for so many persons where you are just alone. You have your life to yourself. You can do whatever you like at your own pace. But then He just guided my life. There are so many decisions I took, so many things He's helping me to do right now, that I can just attest that it is God all the way. The character trait that this year forced me to develop, one, is consistency. Consistency, yes, because talking about media, it is one thing you cannot do if you are not a consistent person. So it sets me on my toes. And one that I'm still like trying to, make a balance with is navigating all of the possibilities I have in my head. Precious, I want to do this, I want to do this. I have so many kini here and there I want to do. So just like streamlining and knowing the particular thing to do at a particular time. Also, this period enforced me to believe what I'm doing. Like, one beautiful thing about people you call professionals is not just about what they have in their head, but how they project themselves. They know what they have to offer and they hold on to it. You begin to see their value from the way they presented themselves. So that is one thing I learned. And from one of the persons I met, so when you're doing anything, don't be apologetic about it. You believe it, hold on to it, be straightforward with it, and trust me, the world will believe you for what you believe yourself for. And yes, one skill I also learned throughout this period is adaptability. It also made a mark in my head. And I also learned to learn from other people. When I see something working, maybe in my PPA, somebody's doing something, it is working, I pay close attention to look closely. How can I apply this to what I'm doing, or apply it to myself? So I did not just learn from books and so on. I learned from system, I learned from people. What I see is working, I apply it to myself as well. Okay, so one lesson I will refuse to forget is the mind of growth. The mind of growth, because NYSC is just for a period of 1 year, and we just started like and now it is counting out, it is all over. So one thing that is sticking with me is to appreciate relationships and also to have a mind of growth. Yes, this is not like, this is just one page closing. I'm literally flipping to another page of life. I will not say, okay, I've gotten all of this and that is the end. No, I still have so many things to attain, so many marks to attain, so many things to do. So I see it becoming ahead of me, and I know that life will answer to me because I'm giving life my very best. Now, I would say that the person I've become right now is one that is audacious to go for what she knows she deserves. Yes, I'm going unapologetically to do what I know how to do best, to affect the lives around me, to make the change, to, just be me. I know that there's a place for dynamic pressures in the world, so I'm moving up to take that place. Yes, with confidence, with grace, and, just believing in God. So this is one aspect of me that has been sharpened in this period of 1 year, and I'm moving on doing it. Whatever growth level I've seen, I'm not stopping, I'm not relenting, I'm not letting it go, but I'm pushing forward to becoming better, brighter, unto the perfect day. Now, I would say that every stage of life comes with advantages and disadvantages. Now, if you're not ready to hold the disadvantage, if you're not ready to take the disadvantage, you will not get the advantage. I will say that again. If you're not ready for the disadvantage, you will lose both the advantage. I had openings, I had options to serve close to the house or at home. I had people telling me, okay, what do you want? But then I knew that this particular time, I know what I wanted to use it for. Because then, before this 1 year, I have a tight schedule such that I will not even have time for myself. And if I were to serve at home or close to home, I would earn financially, like I'll be financially buoyant, but then I looked away from that. I knew I had a self that had to be groomed, that had to be sharpened, that had to go out there and get more than just the regular or the usual. So I embraced that disadvantage for this advantage. So then, you see, just know what you want and be ready to pay the price. So if I'm to title my NYSC journey, I would title it Decision for Experience. My workplace, one of the openings I had was like, would you like to serve here so that I would just work it out for you? I was like, no, I want to experience something new. I want a change of routine. I want a shift of schedule. So that was one thing I told them. And they were like, I just want to come explore the world and all of that. But then I knew what I wanted to do. I knew what I wanted to pay attention to. And for the fact that I could do it to a certain percentage is a plus. And I would like to title my NYSC journey, The Decision for Experience. Is that all? Thank you so very much, and to every aspiring core member, I would just like to tell you, before you go for your NYSC journey, tell yourself what you want to do. tell yourself the mark you want to make so that it will guide your life and your routine. Don't just do service for, they say we should do it though. It is not a compulsory thing as many people may think. So you have a choice, and once you've made that choice, use it very well. I'll call it a close at this point. Thank you so very much for listening. Bye.